Today we will learn how to create a query to retrieve data related to this week or this month or even this year using Access database. We are going to use this file as our source. Here we have a sales action related to this year 2021. I'm going to open Access and I'm going to create a blank database. I hope you know how to import the Excel file. So now we have an Excel file with about 300 transactions related to this year. We are going to create a query design. I will start with a total query. So I need to know how many ID, how many action, how many invoice was issued this week. So I'm going to count using date. This is the name of the field in the Excel file. And by the way, don't use date as a field name in Access. This is where between now, because now is today, between date and date plus 7, this date is a function name, not the field name. If I run this week, we have only 4 transactions, so I'm going to save this query as this week. I need to know the details, so I'm going to copy the same query. I'm going to change the name to something like list this week. This query is a new one, is not a total query, it is a select query, and I'm going to add the whole information. We have these 4 invoices. For the month, I'm going to create another query design. Also, this one is a total using ID. In this case, I need to know the month of my field name. So this date is a field name. So if I run the query right now, let's count the ID. Now we know we have 120 transactions in February and 189 in January. So this is not a group by, this is where, and I'm going to type here month for now. So if I run this query, I will get 110, which is February. So this is this month. Again, if I need the details, I'm going to copy and paste the same query. I will open the list in design, and I'm going to change it as a normal select query with all information. So this is a transaction related to February 2021. Now I need to create a form to display this information. So in this form, I need to type that we have this month, this number of invoices, and this number this week. So I'm going to add 2 drop-down lists. The first one will take the number from this week query, this query. And the second one will be from the other query. So query this month. So now if I run this form, so week, current week and current month, if I display the form, we know we have only 4 and 4. I'm going to create main to report, create a report wizard, one for the details this month, and the other one for the details, create report wizard, details this week. Using the same, you can add more information, like okay, you have 4 invoices with how much money. So if you need to know how much money, you can take the same query, Control C, Control V. So this is money week. So money week. And instead of count the ID, I'm going to sum the revenue. So in this form, I can add more information. So let's say I'm going to add a new new list this list will take the information from money. So now I can change the text to something like with a total revenue. Then we will add a button to check the details. So it will look like this. This week we have 4 invoices with the total revenue with this number, and you can see the details. Of course, we need to add an action to this button. So this button, on click, this button will open. So do command open report. I know I'm a little bit fast, but I suppose you understand what I'm doing. AC view report. So the name of the report is this one. So I'm going to rename and copy and paste it here. And you can do the same with the month. Take care if you use this method and you have February 2020 and you have February 2021, both of them will be gathered together, so combined together. So if you have more than 1 year, you have to add one more criteria in your query. Okay, this action is this week but last year. Okay, I still can view it in the form. See, I know it is only the 3 with this amount of number. This one is fine for this week, but if I go to this month, I can find it here. So if you are dealing week by week, it's okay, it will be fine because we are using date plus 7, so it is fine. But in the month query, we use the month's name. So if I have the same month last year, it will be displayed as this month. So you need to add one more criteria. So if I go to, I have to add one more. So I'm going to add year for date, and again one more criteria, year for now. So it means this month, this year. So now if I open the number, it is 109, not 110, and you have to do the same with the details. So I have to add one more criteria. So year, date. This date is the field name. Year now. And this one I don't need to display. So now if I open the same report, I cannot find the transaction from the last year. Hopefully it is clear. I know I'm a little bit fast, but because it's an advanced topic, a copy of the Access database, a copy from the Excel file will be in a link below the video.